Here we go again, Lesley. New year, new targets. So, I mean, you had a phenomenal year last year. So, thank you again for agreeing with no choice to have a video done again. So, I mean, you had a phenomenal year last year with the resources that you had in your classroom, and this year is, a different set of kids, different set of equipment. So, if you could just give us a brief overrun of what e-learning you did last year in your classroom. Okay. What kind of tools you used and what kind of stuff?
We did toon domes,
yeah.
We did blogsters, we did photo bucket, photo story, wall wisher. We used data projector a lot for following current events, what was going on, like the mining disaster.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we do?
Did you have a Mio, eh?
I got one halfway through,
okay.
Or near the end of the year.
Okay, and you're using that interactively with the kids?
I'm not as confident on it as I'd like to be.
Okay.
I mean, basically it was installed in my classroom, and then the person who installed it walked out, and I had no training on it or anything like that.
Takes time.
So what we're going to do in our syndicate is we're going to sort of each week try and help each other with one or two tasks on the Mio. So teach each other in our syndicate meetings. We did YouTube. The children would research the news, and then they would video each other, and they'd put that onto YouTube and edit that. What else did we do? Animations. They were very successful. And at the end of the year, all the children did a toon doom on reflecting of the whole year. And some of those toon dooms were 24, 25 pages long.
So, see, no e-learning happens in Lesley's class, so it's amazing. That's brilliant. So, and how did you find managing that? Did managing that get easier, or was it always easy? I mean,
no, it got easier as I became more organised and more confident. And the biggest hiccup really was having 3 computers with 29 children.
Yeah.
But once we got a roster going, and once the children were trained in the fact that if they weren't on the roster, they just stayed right away from computers. And also that the children who were on the roster, when it was their computer time, they just stayed on the sites and stuck to the task they were meant to be doing. And they got really good at doing that, because if they didn't do it, they were off. Them off.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you? I guess you've alluded to it, but I mean, that sounds like quite a bit of modification to your classroom management strategies.
I had a computer list for computer monitors. There were 6 computer monitors, and their names and photos were up on the computer wall. So children would go to 2 of those children for help before they'd come to me.
Right.
And because those monitors had better skills than I did anyway. And I also had a list of proofreaders, our top spelling children, and the children would go to 2 of those spellers to check their work before they'd come to me.
Oh, brilliant.
And so that I made sure that all their work that went onto their wiki pages didn't have any spelling mistakes.
Okay.
And maybe I don't need to be quite so particular about that. I don't know.
But I don't think you do. But I know people find that really hard to let go. But So
I don't think I'll be so particular about that this year. I think I'll put on the wiki page that this is work in progress.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And so do you think it'll be easy to manage now with more equipment this year?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, most definitely. I've got 7 rather than 3 now.
Now, one of the things. Exactly. Are they not working yet?
No.
Okay. No. One of the things I'm really interested in is trying this year to actually ascertain demonstrably ascertain the impact on learning. Or attainment, if you like, that the students have by using e-learning in your classroom. Now, I know we discussed last year, you said you felt as though the kids had really attained brilliantly. Yeah. How this year do you think we could measure that?
Well, I'm not sure. Really, I can reflect on last year, and hopefully it will be as successful as last year, if not more successful, because I've got more computers. I found that the behaviour issues went right down, right out the door. The motivation, inspiration, the on-task work, the proud of their work, the sharing their work just went sky high.
Yeah, that's all really positive. I think it's brilliant. Okay, so I mean, I know you had a brilliant year last year, and we just want to make it even more brilliant this year. So, so what e-learning goals have you? Like you said, you come with a list. So, what e-learning goals have you set for yourself and for your class this year? Because I've got some for you too.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, my list at the moment is just about getting our wiki page.
Okay, that's fine. We can sort that out.
I mean, I now have a clear idea of even just this term, how the children are going to use e-learning in the classroom with their landscape learning topics. For instance, our outdoor education program that we're going on in a couple of weeks. I will be giving the children cameras and saying get lots of photos, think about how you're going to put that into your recount writing, which will be published as a turned in.
Right, so you're going to use the same tools as you used last year?
To begin with.
Yep,
just to begin
fine.
with,
Okay.
while my confidence is still going and I'm getting to know the class and
good idea.
I know exactly what I'm teaching, and I have already shown the children yesterday and the day before what my class did last year. When I talk about turned in, this is what you're going to do. I demonstrated what my class did last year with turned in, and that was really motivating. The
Cool.
children are really excited about it.
Good. And you said you're going to be doing videoing again. You're doing sports things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on just a minute. It's got somebody coming in here. Come in. Come in.